Lunchbox. This is Gigi of Groovy Brown Goddess, and I'm here to do readings for all signs today. Excuse me, we're going to look at the energy that's prevalent for you today and how you can best take advantage of it. If there are any warnings that Spirit has for you, we're going to pass those along as well. And I do apologize in advance for any background noises you might be hearing because as soon as I turn the camera on, of course, I don't know what the hell they're doing back here in back of my building, but I live in the city. It's loud sometimes and I apologize. I think it's like the dumpsters and the trash people, but I don't know what the hell is going on down there. All right. So I apologize. Hopefully that's not too distracting. But of course, if I wait for them to leave, it won't be lunch hour anymore, will it? All right. So hopefully you have something tasty to eat for lunch today and you're sharing your lunch hour with us here. If this is your first time visiting and first time spending lunch with us, I welcome you. Thank you for joining us today. For those of you who are returning, thank you and welcome back. All right. As always, these are general messages for the collectives. What I find is a lot of times things are here that have not happened yet, and therefore you might feel it's not resonating with you, but there is a message for you there. It just hasn't occurred, so you're not recognizing what is being said. But if by chance this message does not resonate with you altogether, don't panic. It's just all the more reason for you to subscribe so that when the message that is yours hits within the next few days, you're the first one to know about it. All right, let's start with our oracle card messages that look at the energy of the day for everyone, regardless of your sign. We'll start there and then I'll break it out the tarot and we'll dig into the individual signs and collectives and see exactly what they can expect to see coming at them today. Today's energy. So Spirit, let's get some oracle cards for my tribe here, showing them exactly what it is they can expect today, what energy is coming their way, what warnings might they need to have. All right, your first message, excuse me, sorry. Your first message comes by way of the medium's toolbox. Your second message is let's get grounded. And then we have divine nudges. All right. Lots and lots of spiritual energy here in these three cards. I mean, that's really what these cards are just talking about with the medium's toolbox. What I'm seeing that as you have all the tools that you need to decipher the messages that are coming at you from the divine. You just need to stop. Make sure that you are grounded, whatever those grounding exercises are. In many parts of the world right now, we're in the spring, about to be into the summer season, excuse me. And it is warm enough to maybe step onto the bare ground, the grass with our feet, and let our bodies attune and ground themselves to the earth. That's an excellent practice. Another way of doing this is, funny as it sounds, hugging a tree. It's really grounding. But there are also other grounding exercises out there or grounding practices out there that you can engage in. You can ground yourself through food and what you take into your body. You can ground yourself through yoga and exercise, running. All these things physically ground you, and that's important today. I feel like many of you may feel ungrounded, and when you feel ungrounded, it's easy to feel spacey, unfocused, and just in a sense that is this sense of unease, an uneasiness that really makes you truly uncomfortable. All right, but get grounded. And another reason for that is whenever you have a lot of very spiritual energy coming to you and through you, because we do often feel it in our bodies as well, it does have a tendency to unground you. These things are coming from another realm, the divine. We here on earth are grounded or should be grounded. The divine has no reason to be grounded, right? So there's no physical appendages. So as we take in this powerful energy, it easily can unground us, all right? So also notice in others around you how that may be the case today, and maybe practice a little empathy if you're noticing that, because that in itself may be causing issues for those around you at this time today. Okay. All right. So with that all being said, I have a feeling that a lot of these messages that come through for each collective are going to actually be quite deep today, because all this divine energy, why would it not be, right? All right. So I'm going to dig in here with the tarot, and I'm trying to decide who I want to read for first, which collective. And yeah, let me think about this here as I shuffle. Who do I want to read for first? Well, you know what? I had a lot of support recently regarding a love reading video that I posted for both Libra and Leo. So let me start with them. Let's start with Leo, and then we'll move into Libra, since they were all the Libras and all the Libras and Leos, say that 5 times fast, have been very supportive. And actually, just in recent months, those two collectives have been entirely supportive. So, Leo, 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 what do you have in your energy today, Leo? What is coming at you? Let's take a look. All right, Leo, your first message comes by way of the Ace of Cups, followed by the Three of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're releasing yourself from thoughts that have kept you bound, thoughts that have kept you in a space of not planning for the future, and you are back at looking at what's available to you. And Leo, the feeling here is you're so good at deciphering what's available to you, what's around you that you can actually go into motion and work out to your advantage. It's a natural instinct, and you're really going to set yourself up for success in that way, right? So, letting yourself just release of this kind of imprisonment mentally that you've been going through, and really just paying attention to the nudges and the messages that are all around you, the signs, right? As they push you down towards what it is that you want to achieve, what you desire, what it is that you go after. This is all areas of your life, whether that's love, work, money, all these things working together cohesively is what I'm feeling here, Leo. It's a really powerful state of being that you have access to today. So if you can indeed put down the imprisonment of certain negative thoughts and negativity that you've been feeling and thinking, if you can do that today, the insights that will come in for you, Leo, will be truly, truly transformative. Okay. And as clarification, it's judgment in the reverse. And basically, this is saying to me, there's been a lot of self-judgment that you've been doing in recent months, right? And it has been weighing you down. It is exactly where this originates from, this mental prison that we were talking about, right? And also just judgments of others that have been heaped on you, levied on you, and releasing that. If you can do that today, Leo, wow. What you're going to be able to tap into will indeed be truly amazing. And in coming weeks and months, others around you will be looking at you saying, how did you ever get this? How did you do this? How did you actually get to position yourself to accomplish this, right? They'll be amazed at the progress. They'll be amazed at the success that you end up setting yourself up for. So I truly encourage you, Leo, to get at it today. Release, let go, get grounded, and pay attention to the divine nudges that come your way. All right, Leo, that's powerful and positive. And I hope you stick around here for the rest of our tarot lunch hour. And next up is Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for my beautiful Libras? What can they expect in today's energy? What is coming at my Libras? What do they need to know? Right off the bat, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That is followed by the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Tower in the reverse. This is like an exact reading from someone yesterday, I believe. Wow, this is wild. Okay, so these cards, like I said, it was someone's energy on yesterday. I don't know that it was your energy, Libra, but what I will say about this is, and Spirit's keeping me kind of stuck on this here, it's like, you know, every day, of course, is a new day, right? With new opportunities. But we all know, as living beings, that from day to day, certain types of energy can hang around. And there is such a thing as energy transference. And I'm believing that this is what is happening here for you, Libra. Like this energy is being transferred onto you by individuals that have you've been in contact with over the past few days. And what I'm seeing in particular is someone has passed on their problems to you, and now you feel compelled to come up with a solution for something that doesn't even plague you as a true problem. It's someone has made their problem your problem. And you can feel a little out of sorts with that today, Libra. And that is where this groundedness is so important, because you need to get grounded in the fact of what is yours, where is your domain. Yes, it's perfectly fine to feel empathy for others and to know that um you know you can help out where you can, but not to get overwhelmed. And I'm feeling a sense of overwhelm. And this other person, whether they're masculine or feminine, they are indeed acting in the Queen of Cups in the reverse type energy, where they are emotionally taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of your good nature. They're pulling on your emotion. It's a feeling I'm feeling with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, because we know the Knight of Wands, when they're in the upright, they're go-getters. Like, whether or not you like this personality, they are about their business. They go out doing what it is that they want to do, achieving what they want to achieve. In the reverse, this person, it's a lazy energy. So they've made an emotional appeal. They've heaped it all on you, maybe with a sad story, right? But it's their problem. This tower is not upright for you because it's not your problem. So they have in essence dumped their problem at your feet, and you feel a responsibility to do something about that. Spirit wants you to get grounded and survey all that is yours. In other words, is this problem really yours? Because I think the lines are blurred in your head at this point. Like you've bought into what this person has done, and now you're taking it on as your own, and spirit wants you to take a take a step back, take a look and say, is it really yours? You know, it's is it something of your creation? Is it something that you now need to get through? Like, what if you just hand this person back their problem? How does that really affect your life, other than the fact that they might use some type of further emotional manipulation? But outside of that, how is it really going to affect you to hand this problem back to them, right? Especially like we're talking about a person, like I said, that's using emotional manipulation. They're lazy about this particular issue. They may not be lazy in general in their life. They could be, but they may not be, right? They're just lazy when it comes down to this. Like they've dug a hole that they've decided they can't get themselves out of, so they've been looking for someone who they feel can get them out of it, right? And then they're walking around just fine now, except for, of course, at those moments when you look in on them and they have to give the sad face, right? So, Spirit wants you to take a closer look. And look, to clarify, I pulled the tower in reverse again. This is not your problem, Libra. It's not your problem. All right. And you would do well, Spirit is telling me, to hand this problem back to its source. Hand it back. It's not yours. You refuse to take on more than you can, bite off more than you can chew, as they say, right? All right, Libra, I hope that helps you. And I hope you stick around for the rest of our tarot lunch hour. Maybe check out readings for a couple of these people in your life and see what they're dealing with today. How about that? Take a take a peek at what is going on for someone else of interest to you. But let's get back to our collective readings, and we're going to take a look at Cancer at this time. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers? What can they expect today? What's in their energy? What's coming at them today? My Cancers. We have the Empress in the reverse, followed by the Fool, and we have the Star. All right. Cancer. Interesting. So I have this feeling, okay, that, and it's an ungrounded feeling as per our oracle at the beginning, and you're just feeling off your game today. You're feeling yucky. You're feeling like you're wading through mud, like it's just hard to walk your walk today, Cancer. This has been a challenge for you, and you're really, by this point in the day, just feeling it all together, right? And you're worrying, and to a certain degree, that others can feel it as well, okay? And with this Fool energy, I think you forget, Cancer, that, taking care of yourself, and again, taking care of your energy is going to go a very long way in helping you today, because these divine nudges, this energy that's coming through, Cancer, many of you are the mediums of the zodiac, so you're feeling like a double dose of this heavy spiritual energy today. And I think, sometimes in between that, and in between those times when you're feeling it so heavy, you forget that, yeah, I need to take care of my spiritual hygiene, because otherwise I end up feeling that way. You can get back to your positive place. You can get back to feeling good. You will be able, with just that self care, to pick up again and continue on your journey feeling much better. Cancer, many of you are embarking on situations that will put you in a spotlight. For some of this, I see like content creation, platforms where you're speaking in front of others, things of that. There's going to be a spotlight on you, and today is a good day to make moves towards that type of spotlight. Finalize plans, set things in motion. Like this is what the divine nudges have been telling you. You will be shining in the eyes of others. You will have a very public platform upon which others will view you, feel connected to you, listen to you, follow you, that kind of thing, Cancer. And you can't be in this stage of ready to just throw it all in or feel as if things are too heavy and, you know, ungrounded. So let's get it together, Cancer, so that we can indeed move forward and do the things that we're meant to do, receive the things that are um, divinely granted to us. Should, you know, the, the divine reward comes to those who actually take the steps towards what it is they're supposed to be doing. All right, Cancer, I hope that reading helps you today. And I hope you stick around for the rest of this lunch hour. Should you have to dip out on us, please subscribe on your way out and make sure you're a member of the tribe, okay? All right, so let's move to Gemini. In the Gemini season, and those of you Gemini celebrating your birthdays today, I wish you a happy birthday, happy year ahead. All right, so Spirit, what messages do we have for our Gemini today? What is coming at them? What is in their energy today? Okay. We have the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Knight of Wands, as well as the Knight of Coins in the reverse. Like, Gemini, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are out there. It's your season, and you want to be seen. You're not going to be holed up in the house for anybody. Like, you are out and about. You have this burst of energy today. Doesn't mean it's grounded. It just means it's a burst of energy that's propelling you forward. See, the only thing that I really saw when I turned over this Hermit card was this